Have you ever let a rainy day stop you from having fun? Well, I have too, but not today. It's raining cats and dogs, but it hasn't rained here in like 3 months. So we're gonna take advantage of this and go out on the creek out here that I'm parked beside to see if we can't catch a few fish. I haven't been here in maybe a month or so. The last time I was here it was very, very low, and I'm expecting it to still be pretty low, but I'm hoping that this rain, will give us some fresh water moving in there, get some fish moving around. Hopefully we can get in and out before the serious weather comes and hits us, but right now it should be okay. I don't have a whole lot of gear on me. I've got one rod with one spinner bait, and we're gonna hike this creek back to some good looking stuff and hopefully get on some bacon. So if y'all are excited for today's adventure, do me a favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more. We'll catch y'all down the creek. Let's go. We out here, friends. I'm hoping that the existing tree canopy will kind of help keep us somewhat dry. It's definitely raining, definitely getting wet. But look at it, isn't it gorgeous? Super swampy, we got cypress trees all around. The creek isn't too full of leaves, which is something I was worried about, so that's good. It's not super murky. Last time I was here, it was like chocolate milk. It's actually got kind of a nice, clean, clear tint to it. So that's pretty cool. Look at these giant cypress trees. I love the way that they buttress down. Easily my favorite tree out here in the swamp. Now these pools of water probably do have some fish, but I'm gonna walk a good ways upstream to some holes that have quite a bit more water. I'm stressing a little bit about the fact that I only have one lure, one spinnerbait, because there is a ton of snags. I had originally brought 2 spinnerbaits, but I lost one in my truck somehow. Couldn't find it, so we just decided to send it because we don't have time to waste, because there is a big storm that is coming. And it's also part of the reason why I want to come out here is because I like this place now that it's kind of low. After it rains, it might kind of, which is another reason why I want to come out here today is, all the rain we're going to get is going to flood this place out and kind of make it unfishable for a little bit, I think. So we want to hit it while it's still fresh. And usually the fish like to bite whenever it's raining. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to hike up here about 10 minutes and we'll get to casting. We've actually got another little side mission going on. So it was like a month and a half ago I was out here and I lost my sunglasses. They fell off my head somewhere. And I pretty much take the same route every time that I go. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes out for it. I'm not super optimistic that I'm gonna find them, but if we do find the sunglasses, that'd be an epic bonus. Also, we're looking for snakes. This place is indeed snake infested, which I think is pretty cool. I like snakes, you know that. But there's a ton of cottonmouth, so we're watching out for cottonmouth. We got the boots on today, so we don't have to really watch our step. But looking for a big cottonmouth down here in the creek today. See, look at this part of the creek. You can see the mud line. See how murky it is right there from the runoff? And you kind of look that way, and it's like clear. I kind of have a suspicion that the cleaner water is going to hold our fish. Oh, we got to get low. How low can we go? Can we get to the flow? Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. We flexible. Okay, this next stretch. This next stretch is gonna have ourselves a fish in it. I already know. Look at this tree, still looking like it's springtime out here. Most of the leaves have dropped off these trees. It's November now. We still got green leaves on trees. Looks like we're gonna have to go a little bit further to find our first fish of the day. I know it's gonna be one of these upcoming pools. Not sure which one. I thought it was gonna be that one. Maybe this next one where the creek bends. I got fish. There we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. My reel almost fell off my pole. Woo! There we go. Finally. Got our first fish of the day. A solid little creek largemouth. Not a monster, but he took off and ran to the bank. Look at that. Not a bad one to start the day. Probably a little pound and a quarter. We'll send him back. See you, bud. Now we're in a little bit dirtier water, but it's also got some depth. I think that the cleaner water is just maybe a little too shallow. There's another one. It's a nice fish. Oh my gosh, really nice fish. Really nice fish. Oh my gosh, it's a really nice one. Get up here. That's like a 3-pounder almost. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Are you serious? Second cast, or next cast, not the second cast, next cast after that last one. And we got an even nicer one. He slobbered it. Beautiful largemouth here in the creek. I mean, he's 2 3/4 all day, guys. What a fish. The rain has picked up again. Maybe that's got him fired up. You know these fish are excited about the rain. They haven't had no rain. Their water's been evaporating and drying out over the last few months. And now they know that they're gonna have a little bit of extra rain. Whew. Awesome, let's catch another one. Oh gosh, is he still there? He is still there. He came up and got it on the surface. Oh, it's another good one. Another good one. Stay around that log. Another great fish. Whew. Get up here. Yes. Another solid largemouth. Is there anything better than catching bass on a spinnerbait in the rain? I don't think so. Let me know if there's anything better in the comment section right now, but there's not much better. We're gonna send some back, another 2-pounder. I threw my bait over a log and I was trying to get it over it. The one thing about a spinnerbait that's good out here is that they are insanely weedless. You wouldn't think they are, but they really are. And I was getting over the log and he came up and smoked it on top. Makes me kind of wish I would have brought some top waters, but there are quite a few leads out here and I don't think that would be the best plan, but we got ourselves another one. We're 3 for 4 on bass today. There's some quality ones. Oh my gosh. Right at the bank. Oh my gosh. He came up and sneak attacked it. He sneak attacked it. Look at this one, he's very yellow. Wow, the two I missed a minute ago, they smoked it. That one there just came up and just went nom 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 and got it. Pretty fish, healthy, one of our bigger ones. That's awesome. Bye. Woo. Whoa! Another one right at my feet. Tiny guy. Ow, I almost hit myself. Smallest one of the day by far. But we'll take them all. Oh, he good. There we go. There's another one. Right off that stump. Another solid fish. He tried to ram me into the stick. I said nope. And I got a little nick in my line, so we're gonna have to retie that. Then another nice little largemouth. Not a bad one. Caught a couple of small ones. We're starting to trend back upwards. But like I just mentioned, that one there definitely frayed my line up a good bit, banging against that log. And probably a couple other logs have hit, so we're just gonna take the safety protocol and retie this bad boy. Got him. Oh, that's a nice one. He locked that thing up. There we go. There we go. We're back on the hookup train. He locked that spinnerbait up. It's a good one. Spinnerbait looks good. I lost my plastic trailer, but that's all right. We caught that one without it. Let's toss in here a couple more times, and then we're gonna move down to an area that has really been a really good spot for us over the last few months. Oh, he came back for it and I missed him. Oh, holy smokes. Oh my goodness. They're just not quite getting it. Oh my gosh, I just saw him eat it again. He stole my trailer. Oh my goodness, he bit it again. Do I have a hook? I just got bit like 5 times by the same fish. He stole my, oh my gosh, I missed another one. How are we missing? Something's off. Something is off. Got you. Oh, I feel like I've been kind of giving him a weak hook set recently. We had to change something about that. We gave him the beans. We gave him that stuff. Another good bass. He got a black spot on his tail. A little bit of a black spot on his tail. Similar in size to our last couple. Not bad. Take it over some dinks. What I think is so crazy is that all we have to literally do to get bit is just move up another 20 feet and cast to like a fresh stretch of creek. There are so many bass hanging out here in this creek, and they are hungry, they are vicious, and they are destroying this spinnerbait. It's not a bad one. I've been missing more than I feel like I normally do, but you'll have that sometimes. I think that losing the trailer on there and giving something they can like suck into their mouth is probably partially to blame, but I'm really not sure. But I definitely do have to retie. Once again, I really can't take any chances. I don't want to go home because I'll lose my only bait. It's my fault for only bringing 1 bait, but I thought I brought 2 to my defense, and I think that was all that I would have really needed. This place, while it is decently snaggy, you can definitely avoid them if you just pay attention. But we're just tying it back on with a Palomar knot, just a standard. These little line cutters here are so awesome to have. I always have them attached to my GoPro harness. I mean, it's probably the most used and most underrated piece of fishing equipment that I own. These are the Crappie Magnet Edition ones. You can get these on crappiemagnet.com. These things are so good. They cut through mono, fluoro, braid. You can cut through just about anything. Really, you can probably cut through the spinnerbait wire if you had to. They're really awesome. I've been using this pair for a long time, and they still work just about as good as they did when I first got them. Oh. Got him. He's not very big. He's coming in hot. Whee! Well, missed a couple. Got this guy. I think the ones I missed were bigger. I think they're hitting the blades. I think honestly that's kind of what's happening. I think they're hitting this big silver blade right here. They come down a good ways past the hook. I think a little bit further than most spinnerbaits. I'm not exactly sure. A trailer hook would not hurt the spinnerbait at all. We're gonna catch some more though. We're gonna catch another good one. We just gotta quit missing them. Got him. Got him. Yes. He's got a crazy abrasion on his tail. Look at this one. About the same size, but look at how red his tail is down there. Got some funky stuff going on. Guys, I don't know if I like the spinnerbait. I've caught a bunch of fish on it, but I have been missing a ton of them. And the last time I was here with the spinnerbait, the one I was throwing, I didn't miss hardly any. So, we might have to go back to the drawing board and go back to all reliable. It's not a bad one. I think we need a trailer hook, we need a plastic, but there's just something going on here, and just not getting good hookups. And again, it could just be these fish are just hitting these blades. I'm getting smoked a lot, and I'm coming up empty. But it's getting the job done mostly. I don't know how many we've caught now. We've probably caught close to a dozen at this point. We're gonna turn this corner and hit one last little stretch, hopefully catch a dozen more. There's a good one. Oh yeah, finally another decent one. You gonna give us a little jumpy jump? We got him. We're 2 for 2 on our last 2 bites. Oh, another nice one. Another one in the 2-pound range, for sure. These fish are a lot more pale than some of the ones we were catching earlier. This water is definitely a good bit more murky than the others. I just realized I'm here in the middle of a game trail right here. Oh, nice. Another nice bass. So much fun. It's not raining anymore either, which is nice. Oh. Got him. How big are you? Oh, another decent one. Another decent 2-pounder. Not bad. Oh, at my feet. Look at this crazy looking sucker. Another one right at my feet. He's got all sorts of crazy weird shapes on him. He's got a hump head, he's got scoliosis, he's shaped like an S, got a little bit of rash on him. We'll take it right under our feet. What a crazy looking fish. Got him. Got him. Got him. Stay on. Give me another jumpy jump. Big jump. Woo, that's our biggest one in a minute. Can we get a jump? It's just swing me in. Just swing me in, partner. I think I missed this fish the cast before I fired it back in there and managed to get him. That's 3 in this spot. Just so much fun. I mean, these aren't the biggest bass in the world, but they're definitely big enough to enjoy fighting. And I know that there is a chance of catching a 5 or 6 pounder in here at any moment. I've hooked up with some monsters and lost them. There's also some crazy other fish that live in here too that'd be fun to catch. Maybe not so much in that we only have one bait and they might break us off with their teeth, but nonetheless, I'm down for whatever. We've got a nice amount of fish so far, but I'm still looking for that big kicker. Our biggest one so far today is that earlier one was like probably 2 3/4. If we can catch one that eclipses, the 3-pound mark, that'd be epic. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have to do some crazy stuff. I just made a horrible cast. Should be able to get up and around to get it. Oh no. This is terrible. Okay, here's the situation. I cannot get it unstuck from the backside of this log unless I walk out that way. Thus meaning I'm gonna have to fill my boots up with water, but I think it's worth risking it for the biscuit. I'm not ready to be done. I might not be able to get it, but I already got water in my boots, okay. It's not that deep. Oh gosh, that water is chilly. I'm not really in danger just yet. Oh. Water feels okay. Oh, it's deeper than I thought. Deeper than I thought. Deeper than I want it to be. One of the fish like it right here. Oh. Oh, we got it. We risked it for the biscuit. And we got our bait back. Holy cow. Oh. I was about ready to take my, oh gosh, something just went in my freaking shoe. something just went in my boot, I think. Oh my god. Something just swam into my shoe. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, we got our bait back. Now we gotta get this water out of our boots. We're really only wearing the boots to keep ourselves from getting bit by snakes. We successfully risked it for the biscuit, guys. Will it be worth it? We'll catch one more fish. It'd be worth it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. Yep. Sorry, Jay's socks. One thing we learned though is that the water temperature is, in my opinion, perfect for throwing a spinnerbait. Nothing. Oh, I got some leaves, got some lettuce. Stuck him. Oh! Oh, is he big? Or am I weak? He's a fighter. Got him. It was worth it. We saved the bait. We got another bass. Send him back. Okay, so I'm at a crossroads now. I've caught a lot of fish going this way. I can actually continue to go up the creek that way a good bit. There's not as much good fishable water, and I have to cover a good bit of ground before I get to some good water. So I'm thinking I either do that or I go back and kind of retrace my steps and fish that kind of middle section where I missed a lot of fish and see if we can get a little redemption on those guys. I'm kind of leaning towards that option just because I think that storm is getting pretty close to us. I just checked the radar and I don't want to get caught out there in the open in it and be really far from the truck. So I think I already just made my decision. We're gonna retrace our steps back a little bit and try to hook up with some of those fish that we lost. I think that they'll bite it again, especially in that middle section, because I had a lot of bites. I went like 2 for 10 right there. And if we can just catch 2 or 3 of those fish, I'll feel a little bit better about the day. But we've already had an awesome day. We've caught a bunch of fish. We've seen some really, really crazy sights. I mean, it's gorgeous out here. I love fishing out here. It's like, honestly, it's just like a beaver's playground out here. There's so much beaver sign and beaver runs and sticks and dams, and it's crazy. And it's just, you gotta be careful where you're stepping because you might fall into it. But I think that adds to the fun of fishing out here in the swamp. So we're gonna turn this corner once again, retrace our steps, fish maybe another half hour, see if we can hook up with a few more fish. Oh, there we go. That's a big, oh, he's way bigger than I thought he was. We'll take that. Kind of side swiping underneath the jaw, but we'll take it. We will take it. Whew. Look at that one there. He's got a hammerhead. Got a few scars on him, but a good looking fish. Probably our second biggest one of the day. Oh. 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 Oh no. There we go. He smoked it. Oh, it's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. He's scaring other fish. Yes, sir. Whew. That's how you want to have them hooked right there. There's just another good one. Probably our second biggest. He's really close to being our biggest. He's healthy. Big, healthy, thick, largemouth. I have no doubts we missed this fish earlier. I threw in the same spot where I hooked one earlier and lost him. And he smoked it. I mean, he knocked the crap out of that spinnerbait. Just what you like. Okay, we're gonna release this guy. Keep making our way back up. What a good one. That's the quality we're after. See you later, best friend. There he goes. Boom. Oh, I got it. Oh, it's new species. New species. He's off. Got him. Yes, I was hoping to catch one of these. I didn't want him to steal my bait, and luckily this one here did not. Give him the gill plate. So you can get a look at him. We got a little sneaky snake. We got a chain pickerel. Look at his mouth. Look at those teeth. He smoked the spinnerbait right up on a little wood pile. I think I've had a few of these guys bite today and I just missed them. But what a cool fish to catch out here in the swamp. These guys can get up to like 6-7 pounds. The biggest one I've caught out here is like a 4-pounder. This one's probably like a pound or so, but look at those cool colors. Cousin to the northern pike. We don't have northern pike here in Arkansas, but we do have these guys, and they are quite interesting and fun to catch. And you can tell it's a chain pickerel because if you look right there, it's that black slash by his eye. That's how you know the difference between a chain pickerel and a northern pike. Cool fish, big old mouth. We're gonna send him back. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Stay on. That's the biggest one of the day. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, what a tank. Wow. What a good call to run back through some of this water. I actually don't know if he's, I think he's our biggest. We've caught 3 so far now that are like this size caliber, those 17.5 to 18-inch fish. Holy smokes, he looks so big. I thought I might have had a bowfin or something. Look at his head. Big old googly eyes, really thick body, healthy fish. Could be a little bit fatter, but there's enough bait fish in here, I think, that he can feed up and get a little bit fatter. But what an awesome fish. In a really good spot too. We couldn't really fish it right when we came down earlier. That's another reason why I want to come up this way, is because I can cast and present the bait at different angles. See ya. What a fight. That thing locked me up so hard. Whew. Okay, the spinnerbait's starting to get back on my good side a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't think I'm willing to recommend it 100%, but we are catching a lot of fish with it. This is my first time actually using the spinnerbait. Not too bad. The paint's coming off the head. It's been smoked. Oh. Another good one. Fatty. Right underneath that log. That was an awesome bite. It's just log. I just ran it parallel to it. I've thrown over it a few times. Just had to make one more cast down the side of it. And this one right here is a really thick one. Really chunky. Got some nice little speckling in this top dorsal fin. Got to love that one. We'll see ya. Oh, oh, oh. That's another good one. Get up here. Oh, we just caught another one that I think I missed earlier. He's got a stab on his back. I don't know what happened to him. Shoot. Got another really solid one. Probably 17.5. He's got a kind of a hump head, and he's got a weird bruise on top of his head, or a weird gash. Good fish. Oh, baby. Hammered it. His back came out the water for it. That was incredible. All right, I'm good. That was all I needed to see. That's all I needed, guys. One more fish. Not the biggest fish of the day, but a good average sized one. He came completely unglued for the spinnerbait. His entire back came out of the water. Maybe you can see it on the camera, I'm not sure, but we've had a lot of fun out here. Let's go ahead and send this guy back. This is one spot I didn't even fish earlier, and I had a good feeling we would catch one, but we're gonna hook this thing up, make our way out, because it is thundering in the distance. And that, my friends, is why you don't let a little rain stop you from having a good time. You know, if it was like tornadic conditions or hurricane conditions, I wouldn't advise going out and fishing, or if it's lightning everywhere. But if it's just, you know, a good solid rainstorm, you should definitely not let it get in the way of you going out and going fishing. It could be some of the best fishing. And as y'all saw this afternoon, we caught a bunch of fish in these weather conditions, and it was just so much fun. You know, I love fishing in the fall of the year. The fish are generally, you know, in a hungry and feeding mood, and you can catch a bunch of them. You don't have to fish, you know, a sketchy little swampy creek in the middle of nowhere. You can go out anywhere and catch fish. One good thing to throw is something that imitates bait fish, like a spinner bait or like a swim bait or a topwater lure. That's just a few of my favorite things to throw in the fall time. But anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, do me a huge favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye guys.